top. I've got you some ice waters. I know it's a hot day, so
Very hot.
I'm
Already.
keep it cool. Yeah, exactly. And you have a choice for lunch today. You can have pizza, steak sandwiches, or Jersey Mike's. It's up to you. Let me know later when you're ready.
Sounds good.
Here's the car.
This thing is beautiful.
It matches the Stingray R package, but for the coupe, they only have the decal for the hood. You couldn't get the one for the rear fender hash because they only offered it on the Z06, Z07. But the company out of Hawaii, Vet Stripes, makes it, and you can order it. I had that done.
Cool.
As far as the carbon fiber is concerned, I did the rear spoiler with the ducktail. That's from Carbon 7. Did the 5VM aero kit, obviously the boomerangs. You can see pretty much a lot of the carbon fiber on the outside.
Yeah, there's a tremendous amount of carbon fiber. In a lot of places I've never seen it, put before. It looks really, really nice. Really, really nice.
Thank you. Custom HRE rims made for the vehicle when I first got it.
It looks really, really nice.
I've done all of the carbon fiber myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you find the thing that goes around? I've never seen that. Yeah.
Most of the carbon fiber that I got is from AgMotorsports.net.
Okay.
What is it? E-Online Store also has it as well. But the thing that's unique about AG Motorsports is they have a V pattern in it. If you take a look at it from this angle over here, you'll notice right down the middle.
Yeah, I see that.
In two directions, which is definitely a more complicated way to do it.
That is.
And you'll see it in they call it the bow tie, the halo.
Well, it definitely is beautiful. So, anything else that you've done to it, or?
Not yet. I mean, I have some plans as far as I might get it pro charged with the Magnuson, but that's a little bit off. That's more of an expense.
Yeah.
You're looking at about $30,000.
I was about to say, yeah, about $25,000-$35,000 paying for some of those.
I mean, you'll see on the interior some of the carbon fiber as well. I mean, that's mostly what I've done is on the aesthetic side, not in terms of performance or mechanics, except for the wheels.
There's not much There's not much that anyone really needs to do performance-wise, honestly.
Corvette. Yeah, this is my first Corvette. I'm a Camaro kind of guy.
That's my
I
kind
like
of guy.
mid-engine cars, and until they came up with a mid-engine car, they really didn't have my attention. But when they came up with this in 2020, then I started to take notice and started, it was time to take a look.
Well, it definitely looks good.
I've been looking at the kit for quite a while. I've been looking at the two different kits, vertical doors versus the Eikon kit, and the V1 was by far aesthetically more pleasing. And I mean, you can tell I'm all about the aesthetic in the car.
Yeah, you are.
So, for me, the other one just kind of looked like, I don't know, a black hinge. It really looked awful. I just couldn't bring myself to put that on the car. And then I found the Eikon V1, and I'm like, yeah, now that's got it right. And then I came to your shop, actually, take a look at it, and I was very impressed with the engineering. But I still decided to hold off for a little while. But then when you made the V2 mods and made that announcement, I was like, okay, it's time. Let's get it done.
The V1 was our first, obviously, attempt at making the vertical doors kit. Obviously, having 2 decades involved in doing this, was well aware of what people wanted, doing all these installs, what people wish, I wish this would do this or this, so on and so forth. So designing it the intention was obviously to design out the issues or the flaws that people had an issue with, design in features that people would like to see, and then kind of go from there. And the V1 was just, again, that intro, for us to do that. And the V2 was a culmination of all that knowledge and experience to perfect it. And then, we changed the name, obviously, updated it, or not updated, what would you call that? Like, it needed its own name. It needed a different version, because, like, the V1 had...
Well, there were so many changes that you made in the V1 along the way. I mean, I watched your videos, seen online, how you've made the improvements, you made the changes to it. V1 in itself was a great design to start with, but of course there was always room for improvement on it, and you've definitely taken it to another level, and that's why it makes sense to do V2.
No, I couldn't agree more with you, and I appreciate you saying that. It definitely means a lot.
Do you have the logo professionally designed, or did you do that too?
I designed it too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty creative.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. See? Look at the Jake skull. Love it. V2. Very nice.
And she's that fun. I haven't even paid attention to that. So it has your name. Yeah. So specifically wanted something more hand-ish drawn look. So it has your name on there.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I am all set up and ready to go. So let's go. Okay, so all the prep is done. All the electrical in the doors are done. Prep for the kit is done. So now all I gotta do is put the kit on. Take the factory stuff off, obviously, and we're gonna put the kit on. So let's go ahead and get to it. So we are done here in Phoenix with Mr. Dan. What'd you think?
Oh, I love it.
Love it?
It's absolutely over the top. I mean,
Awesome.
the C8 is exotic enough. You know, when you buy the car, this just takes it to another level.
It really does.
It's outstanding.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're happy. Let's take a look at it. Beautiful. It gives you so much more room.
Yeah, absolutely.
So much more room.
What I needed. I felt like I was struggling getting in and out of the car all the time.
Right.
I have room for my legs to come out underneath.
Yep. Had some slight issues with the shock lock, but got it figured out. No big deal. But it came out beautifully. But the main thing is if Dan's happy, and he said he was.
Another amazing job by Eikon Motorsports.
I appreciate that. Was it everything that you thought it was going to be, though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
I can't wait to drive it around and show it off a little bit.
I'm glad you went with the Hyper Edition, yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate the heads up on that.
He's came by the shop a few times, and you were going to do the Black Edition, right?
Yeah, originally I was going to do the black, but you were saying that because the calipers were black, it probably kind of wash it out.
Yeah.
It'd be better to do the Hyper Edition.
Yeah.
It stands out.
Yep, definitely stands out with the Hyper Edition for sure.
Like I said, you know, the aesthetics are, you know, a cut above, so why not show them off a little bit?
Right? It's kind of what we felt when designing it, was the car is a beautiful car. You should want something that looks equally as beautiful, that's visible. You know, you're doing a modification to it. It's not like it's hidden. It's not like it's like a struck part or, you know, something suspension that's hidden you don't see.
No.
This is something you clearly see.
Exactly. I mean, like the back hatch roof. I mean, you see the struts when you open the back hatch roof, and you want them to look nice as well.
Exactly.
It's the same thing. The strut is kind of the focal point as far as the door is concerned. I mean, it's what the door hinges on and lifts up.
Very true. Very, very true. Well, I'm going to get out of here and go to sleep. So until next time, and then ice my back for sure.
Well-deserved nap.
A well-deserved nap. Forgot to eat, so there's that too. But it was a pleasure.
Thank you.
It was definitely a pleasure. I'm glad to finally get
It's been a long
them
time
done.
coming in. I'm glad we got it.
It has. You came by. I think the first time you came by our surprise location was almost a year ago.
It's got to be a year ago.
Yeah, it's got to be about a year
actually,
ago.
it was a year ago in January. So
Okay, yeah.
at this point.
It's been a while.
Like I said, once you came out with the V2, I'm like, I'm not waiting anymore. Gotta get it.
I mean, I completely understand waiting for the V1. I mean, it's like the car when the car came out. You know, there was so many people that were waiting. I'll wait till they get the bugs out, the kinks, and
Oh, it was crazy. I mean, even if he wanted it in 2020, I mean, the waiting list was 18 months long. It was absolutely nuts. I had to wait till 2023, and at that, I still had to wait like 9 months.
that's crazy.
Anyway, Tim, thank you.
No, it was my pleasure. You have a wonderful rest of your night, and definitely have fun showing it off.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Until next time, please like,
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe and share. And if you have any questions, let us know. You can get us on our website, our chat, phone, 800-339-6544. Have a good rest of your night.
Any answers to the phone?
I do answer the phone. All right, have a good one.